everybody. Welcome to Meditation Mondays. I'm Jen Snow, clinical hypnotherapist, Reiki Master, soul regression coach. It is time to meditate. It is time to connect to your life force. And we're going to talk about why I think this is really important. Sorry, we're a little bit late today getting the show going. My last session went a little bit over time. I was like, here we are. So here we are. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. I just want to first say thank you for being here, everybody. Super appreciate all your time and energy. Alex, Purple Princess, we have Allison here today and tonight. And I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you guys. So tonight's topic, well, life force energy. What is life force energy? It's basically the energy that we have that encompasses our connection to the divine, the cosmic, our light body, depending on who you connect with in the universe or the galaxy, that energy that is we are a part of as a whole, refined to our oversoul, our light body, that then transmutes and downloads into this physical existence and incarnation. And connecting with that energy, with your energy, with source energy, but your light body energy can really open the doorway of flow. And what I mean by flow is that when we think about our ability to create, manifest, attract, and we think about our journey. Hi, Desiree. Thank you for being here. We have so much going on all at once. And let's be honest, we all have life. We have the life. We have this incarnation. There's so much that we pack in as souls when we're thinking about our blueprint. We're designing our blueprint, and we're designing our soul design is taking that and transmuting that into our human design, right? So we have these connections, and in the soul body, I mean, we got nothing stopping us. We're limitless. We're boundless. We think, you know what? I'm going to check off all these boxes in this lifetime. However, the beauty of that is that we get into the physical life and bam, Mother Earth and our world just slaps us, and we get into this space where we now are a little more bound because we perceive ourselves as bound. We are a little more impacted and imprinted upon by our family members, our friends, our society, our external, internal world. They can kind of get into conflict, and then depending on how we resolve that conflict and the belief systems and the programmings that we adopt and the mindset that we take will all begin to reshape and define us and what stories we are telling ourselves. So why I think it's important that we connect with our life force energy and become aware of what it feels like. When is it in its symmetry? When is it like walking around with a high heel and a flat and you're feeling that rocky imbalance? Or where is it depleted? Where is it overextended? And then even going deeper is, what is that energy telling you? How is it speaking to you? Is it a higher vibration? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it stuck? Is it stagnant? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it neutral? There's so many ways to connect into your life force energy, to begin to open, expand, stretch, and build that rapport and that relationship with yourself. But how do you build a relationship with something that right now feels intangible? Well, that's where we come in. That's where I come in, where we do these meditations so that there's a tangible connection. Maybe you feel it all centered in one part of your body. Maybe you begin to feel it all around you. Maybe you begin to sense, see, and imagine it in a flow or a rhythm, or some people hear it as a harmonic tone. Some people see it in colors. Some people just know that, hey, my head is overloaded. The space around my head and crown area is overloaded, because it's something you know, and you just can't explain why you know or how you know. But that ability of knowingness is very strong, and you follow it and you trust it. So when we do these meditations on connecting with your life force energy, we're building that relationship with your understanding, your sense of it, how you sense it, how you perceive it, because we're all very different. We're all very different in our perception of things, and we can't do it wrong because it's your energy, it's your life force. So you can't be bad at this. It's just about building and bringing into the conscious space your ability to recognize it. When we can recognize it, we can then begin to have a conversation with it. We begin to understand the conversation that it's communicating with us. For instance, my life force, when I began my healing journey, was very, very weak. I had extended my life force. I was doing the no. Straight up, I'm going to call myself out of here. There's somebody's watching this going, I told her so. When I first started doing energy work with people, with animals, you know what? We're going to be full disclosure here. I would use my personal life force energy to hold the space to help people heal. Sounds like a brilliant idea, but it's not, because my life force energy is not in the same vibrational tone and signature as your life force energy. So that would be it'd be a quick fix, except for I would take on the heavy, unusable energy, the stuck energy, and I would give you, through my personal intention, don't get me wrong, I'm totally accountable. And, the reason I did this was just because, because I was a stubborn asshole. And I would make sure that, I could funnel in that high vibe energy into you, and that would, in my opinion, help you process through what it is that you had to work through, and, you would get to the other side. However, what I wasn't acknowledging was that I was actually depleting myself drastically, to the point where I would have weeks, and I say weeks, where I would crash and burn, like I couldn't get out of bed. And you know what? I didn't want to put two and two together. So I just kept plugging along. I would take my weeks off. I would replenish, and then I'd go back at it. I was in this cycle, because at some point, and I'll tell you why I did this. When I finally, decided that I was going, after going to hypnotherapy school and discovering that I was, one of the biggest things, and I always knew this, but it was one of those things that you have an unconscious conversation, and then you're having a conscious conversation with yourself, and you're like, well, now that I'm fully aware of this and consciously aware of this, now I got to either live by it, or I got to choose something different. Kind of like, holding on to people that don't serve you. That's coming soon, because we're going to, try and find one of my hypnotherapy friends to actually record this or do it live, so that you guys can experience a session. And why not be a good guinea pig for myself, right? But I had that conversation, and I didn't do anything about it. I kept plugging away at the same old, right? Because I was terrified of my healing abilities. I was terrified of my intuitive abilities. As strong and as much as they'd always been a part of my life, I actually worked really, really hard at stifling them, pushing them down, burying them, doing whatever it took to tell them to go away. That's what I did for many, many years, because back in the day, it wasn't an easy conversation. And when you're in high school and you just want to fit in, you just don't want to be the guy who's on the outside. You just kind of push down some of those things. And I had a lot of experiences where my intuition was so strong, and I was always, I was very right, and people just didn't want to listen to me. And I really took that personally. I took that really to heart, that when I was trying to tell you something that would help you and you didn't want to hear it, and then you would, at a young age, I didn't know how to process that. Now I'm like, well, I've done my job. You take it, you hear it now, you hear it in 10 years. I've done my part. And, but I didn't know that when I was younger. So I took everything so personally, and it made me feel horrible. I let it make me feel horrible, and I carried it. So I chose to bury this parts of me, and I worked really hard at burying it, but burying it, caused a lot of disruption in my physical, mental, emotional, and vibrational self, which led to was a contributing factor to what I had to go through to get to the other side, which is healing myself and learning that, healing all the pieces that were creating the crisis. through hypnosis, through energy, through diet, through support, my doctors and all that good stuff. But that's truly another show. But when I started to pick away at the layers that prevented me from being in tune with myself, I then had to pick away at the layers that gave away too much of myself. And I always say that if it wasn't for one of my best friends who called me and was my very first client, and then we were like thick as thieves, and as it was just, you're meant to meet somebody. It would have taken me so much longer to get into this industry and to get into the flow with myself, because I was working so hard at burying it. And then I was faced with this. And so I thought I would strictly, flow with horses and animals. And then people, the animals were like, you got to help my people, my people problem. And then I got into people, but that's where I really got into my giving away my power, my life force and trying to, help people get through things. So I didn't have a relationship with my life force. I actually just gave it away without a care in the world, and realized that after I got on the healing track, I really realized that I had to build that relationship with my life force again in order to really learn how to connect with it, how to channel with it, but also how to channel the universal energy that I utilize now in my sessions, so that you're not getting a piece of me, you're getting a piece of that universal energy. I'm the conduit, and I had to really work hard at, rebuilding that relationship. So that's why I think, and since doing that, well, I can see you people again. I have, kidneys that are functioning at a perfectly well GFR level where I can live happily ever after. My blood sugars and everything everything's kind of like, my body is finding its way back to its health and overall health, more so than I could even have imagined. So, but it was that was one of the pieces of my healing journey, was connecting and learning to build a good, solid, loving, caring, open relationship with my own life force energy, and accepting it and understanding when I needed to support myself in different ways based on what I sensed through my own life force, or where that tangible expression was coming from or not coming from. So learning my chakras and learning the feel and texture of my chakras, learning where in my chakras am I holding things. And that has also helped me discover the path. Because as we all know, chakras represent different emotions, different experiences. We store them in different capacities. Imprints that we accept, and programmings and beliefs is all stored throughout our body, and it all comes out in a tangible expression. Whether we like it or not, the energy that we are bearing will find its way through and out in a different avenue, whether we like that look or not. So that's another reason why I think it's really important that we begin to discover and feel and understand that life force, is so that we can also understand and feel when things are getting out of harmony, when things are getting out of balance, so that we can change course in our energy, so that it doesn't have to become an emotional, mental, or physical expression to be heard, to be released, to become part of our conscious space, where we can make positive changes that elevate our frequency and vibration versus dampen it and lower it. So that's why we're doing this for the next, what we did last week, we're doing it this week. I don't know what we're doing next week, because let's be honest, they're in charge. I just listen, so and pass on the messages. So yeah, that is what we're doing tonight. So before we get started with meditation tonight, we got a couple new things happening. So we have a new channel called Sitting with the Herd, and we got the podcast. There will be some shows being uploaded over the next couple of weeks on Mondays. So if you guys are interested in healing with horses, and how horses have been such a big, huge player in my own healing journey, but other people's inspiring healing journeys, they're and how they, how they met horses, how they worked with horses, how they connected with horses, how they grew with horses, and how horses have helped them discover and unfold the best version of themselves. So that's a new podcast on the new channel, Sitting with a Herd. I will also be uploading those to the channel here, so that it'll be under a playlist so that you guys can see them. And we are doing a Healing with the Horses, Sitting with the Herd wellness retreat in July 7th and 9th, 2023. So if you are interested in that, please send me a message, because we're going to be doing some pretty amazing things in this retreat, and there will be more to come as well. So that is the little plug for the day. And April's class is starting, the group class, where we're doing parts therapy. So we're doing soul regression through parts therapy, where we are working with the parts of non-emotional pieces of ourselves that in a positive way. So where we, go and connect with the part of us that is confidence, the part of us. And we will be discussing that as a group, teaching you these tools and techniques on how to do your own self-healing, self-discovery, and growth and evolution. So that is the April class, and you guys can find that class on blendedconnections.com. It's April 2023 group online class, and that's on Tuesday nights at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, all right, so let's go. Let's do this. Let's dive in. So I'm going to ask you guys, when you're ready and willing, let's go ahead and find that wonderful spot where you're going to meditate today, whether you are sitting in a chair, laying down, or in a recliner. Just go ahead and get into that position. Just maybe putting a headset on if you choose to have it right in your ear. Just have your device off of you, just so that you don't have any interruptions of any extra weight when you're going into meditation or distractions. So, or a blanket if you find that when you meditate or you do self-hypnosis or you sleep at night, you get cold. Or if you find that you're a hot sleeper and your body temperature rises when you rest and go into that resting space, that physical resting space, then just keeping that blanket beside you if you choose, just in case you need it throughout the process. And when you're ready and willing, when I have permission to guide you and you give yourself permission to go on the journey within, please go ahead and let your eyes close down. And as your eyes have closed down, just taking a couple of breaths in and out, making them deep, solid, and slow. And if you feel inclined, adding a pause at the top of that breath before you exhale. And as you take these deep, solid breaths in and out, just imagine, sense, or feel your lung capacity opening up to that perfect harmony. Perhaps setting that intention of softening and opening your diaphragm so that you can feel your breath flowing down to the base of your lungs. And when you're doing these breaths, these deep, solid breaths, you just want them to be comfortable. So no strain, no stress, just breathing to that point of comfort, that edge of comfort. And hold, process, release, let go. And as you let go, feel your shoulders drop deeper down into the surface beneath them. Feel your whole body's energy drop into your hips. Let it flow through your legs, down past your knees, into the soles of your feet. That's right. So breathing in, all the way up to the top of your crown. And as you exhale, let yourself go deeper in and deeper down. Feel your breath and your energy flowing through your shoulders, your diaphragm, your hips, your knees, all the way down to the soles of your feet. And just repeating this process. Breathing up from the soles of your feet all the way up to the top of your head. Just imagine pulling that breath from the base of your feet all the way up through your knees, your hips, your diaphragm, your shoulders, all the way up to your crown. And take a pause and let it flow all the way down, creating a circle of breath. And just notice where you feel yourself hesitating. If you think about, imagine, sense, or feel your breath coming up through your inhale, up from the soles of your feet, from Mother Earth, all the way up through your knees, your hips, your diaphragm, your shoulders, and your crown. Where do you get stuck? Where do you feel yourself pausing? And just notice how you notice this as you draw your breath all the way up to the ground. And as you exhale, perhaps you notice a pause or hesitation as you imagine, sense, feel, and follow your breath all the way down from your crown to your shoulders, your diaphragm to your hips to your knees to the soles and through the soles of your feet. And if you find your breath pauses for a moment in any area of your physical body, perhaps focusing on that area of your physical body, giving that area of your physical body permission to be at ease, to be open, to be balanced and in harmony with the breath that you breathe. And then going back to the breath, bringing that breath all the way up to the crown and all the way back down. And just observing and witnessing how you notice, how you connect, how you flow with this deep and solid breath. Where you feel or sense you may want to spend a moment or two connecting, letting go, softening, opening. Just noticing how you notice this, how you connect and flow with each and every breath. How your breath connects and flows through your body. And over these next couple of breaths, when you're ready and willing, let your breath become soft and natural. Let your breath become calm and easy and comfortable. Breathing in that calm, soft energy. And as you exhale, giving yourself permission now, when you're ready and willing, to breathe out any stress or tension that you may sense or feel yourself holding or storing. And with that calm, soft energy, and out, release, let go of any tension, stress, or tightness that you may sense your physical body holding, storing. In with the calm, out with the stress. Breathing in that calm sense of energy, soft, light. And out, letting go of any heaviness or stress or tightness that you may sense or feel yourself storing or holding on to in the mind, the body, the soul. Just giving yourself with every exhale permission to gently and softly let go. And now, when you're ready and willing, bring your focus and your attention to the sounds and space around you. Take a moment to notice the space inside and any and all sounds. inviting all the sounds in the space inside and around you to become part of your process, part of that process of calmness, letting them be natural and normal, helping you become calmer, or perhaps just fading into the background, whichever you choose. And when you feel at ease with the sounds inside, let your mind wander to the sounds outside of the space that you're in and notice how you notice this. Any and all sounds of traffic passing you by, wind in the leaves, birds chirping, the sound of your family members moving about, your pets, your household sounds, letting them become part of your process, taking you into a deeper space of calmness, or just allowing them to fade into the background, whichever you prefer. And when you're ready and willing, know that each and every sound from this point forward, when you're ready now, will no longer disturb nor distract you from this wonderful feeling of calm connection. In fact, any and all sounds to the end of the journey within can now be a part of your process or fade into the background. And you may notice this over a minute or two as they become a part of your process, taking you deeper into the calmness, or just softly fading into the background. But just take a moment to notice how you notice this. And when you're ready, bringing your focus now back to those tiny muscles around your eyes. That's right, focusing on those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes. And as you begin to focus on those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes, imagine, sense, or feel them becoming pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm. That's right, with every breath you breathe, encouraging, supporting those tiny little muscles in and around your eyes to become pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm. That's right. Keep focusing on those tiny muscles in and around your eyes, allowing them, inviting them to become pleasantly soft and wonderfully calmer and calmer with every moment that passes, until you can feel and sense those tiny little muscles are so pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm. That you begin to expand that feeling of soft calmness into all the muscles, all the facial muscles. That's right. Focusing now, expanding and stretching that pleasant, soft, calm feeling into all your facial muscles. And now that your facial muscles are calmer and softer, let your mind wander to those muscles in your neck, focusing on helping supporting all the muscles, all the neck muscles to become pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm. And as I continue to mention different muscle groups, just know that all those muscle groups that I mentioned, that you're supporting and encouraging and allowing, can and will become pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm. So when you're ready now, focusing on letting your shoulders drop. Focus on those muscles in and around your shoulders, allowing your shoulders to become, with every breath you breathe, wonderfully soft and pleasantly calm, calmer and calmer. And try with every breath. inviting, supporting, creating that pleasant softness, that feeling of wonderful calmness, stretching and expanding down through your shoulders, from your shoulders to your arms, from your arms into your elbows, your elbows into your forearms into your palms of your hands and through the tips of your fingers and your thumbs. That's right. Allowing, feeling, sensing the shoulders becoming pleasantly soft, wonderfully calm. As that calmness and softness flows down through your upper arms, elbows, into your lower arms, your hands, through the tips of your fingers and your thumbs. With each and every breath you breathe, expanding, stretching, moving that wonderful sense of softness, that beautiful, pleasant feeling of calmness all the way in. Those tiny little muscles around your eyes, through your facial muscles, all the way down through your neck muscles into your shoulder muscles, all the way through your upper arms, elbows, lower arms, the palms of your hands, from the tips of your fingers and your thumbs. All the muscles becoming pleasantly soft and wonderfully calmer and calmer with each and every breath you breathe. And when you're ready now, let your focus drift into your diaphragm, drawing that pleasant feeling of calmness, that wonderful flow of softness, all the way down to your diaphragm and beyond. And as your diaphragm softens and calms, that wonderful sensation, that pleasant softness, that wonderful flow of calmness expands into your hips. And from your hips to your upper legs down through your knees beyond and into your calves into your heels, your ankles, all the way beyond and down through the soles of your feet. That's right. As your diaphragm softens and opens and becomes pleasantly calm, that feeling of calm softness expands and stretches. When you're ready now, from your diaphragm to your hips to your upper legs down through your knees down through your calves, through to your heels, your ankles, and all the way down through the soles of your feet. With each and every breath you breathe, your body resting, calmly and softly enjoying. As you drift deeper into that flow of softness, that pleasant, wonderful feeling of calmness. From your shoulders through your upper back, your mid and lower back, your lower back into your hips into the backs of your thighs, all the way down to the backs of your knees, into your calves, your heels, your ankles, and all the way through the soles of your feet. Repeat. Starting with those tiny little muscles around your eyes, pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm, down through your facial muscles, all the way down through your neck muscles, softer and softer still, into your shoulders. Let your shoulders drop down. Let that feeling of wonderful calmness and pleasant softness expand through your diaphragm, your upper, mid, and lower back. Your diaphragm into your hips into your upper legs, all the way down through your knees, all the way through your lower legs, pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm or still, all the way down through your ankles, your heels, beyond the soles of your feet. Giving your whole body permission to be pleasantly soft and wonderfully calm with each and every breath that you breathe. Just imagine that wonderful feeling of calmness, like waves rippling down into you from those tiny muscles around your eyes, all the way down through your shoulders, past your diaphragm, deeper into that flow of calmness as it reaches your hips, softer and softer, all the way through your legs, now down to the soles of your feet, enjoying this wonderful space of rest. This wonderful flow of peaceful, calm, and soft inner ease with each and every breath that you breathe. And as you feel physically at ease, soft and calm, let's go ahead and bring your breath into the center of your root chakra, the tip of your tailbone. And as you imagine breathing through the center of your root chakra, take a moment to notice the energy, the flow, the rhythm, the temperature, the texture, the color, the feelings, the sensations that you notice as you breathe through the center of your root chakra. This point of connection into your life force energy that expands into your mental, emotional, physical, and vibrational body. So as you breathe into your root chakra, notice how you notice the energy, the vibration, the frequency of this chakra. Does it have a temperature? Does it have a texture? Does it have a motion or a rotation? Does it have a weight to it? A color? Just notice how you notice this. Notice how you perceive and sense the energy, the vibration, the frequency of your life force energy within your root chakra. If your root chakra had a color, what color would it be? If your root chakra had a texture, what texture would it be? If your root chakra has a temperature, what temperature would it be? Just noticing how you notice these answers to these questions. If your root chakra had a size, what size would it be? Would it be extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, extra large? What would be the flow of the life force energy? Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, residing within your root chakra. What is the life force energy moving through your root chakra? What is it telling you? What do you sense, feel, and notice about the connection into your life force energy through your root chakra? How are you holding it, and how is your life force holding you within your root chakra? Is it strong? Is it soft? Is it jagged? Is it hot? Is it neutral? Is it cold? Is it depleted, balanced, or overloaded? Perhaps taking a moment to connect into the life force energy that you're holding in your root chakra and asking it what it needs to be in alignment, balance, and harmony. And notice how you notice this communication, this connection to this area of your life force energy. Just taking a moment to notice how you perceive the communication with this area of your life force energy. Do you hear it? Do you sense it? Do you know it? Do you feel it? Do you see it? Do you smell it? Do you taste it? How are your inner senses communicating with this area of your life force energy within your root chakra? And how is the life force energy stored within your root chakra communicating with you? Perhaps taking a moment as you focus on that life force energy within your root chakra, asking what it needs to be balanced, aligned, and in flow. Or perhaps taking a moment to ask it, that life force energy, how it would like to connect and communicate with you on a regular basis. Just allowing yourself to notice how you feel, how you connect, how you communicate with your life force energy stored within your root chakra, and how you receive communication from that area of your life force energy that is being stored in your root chakra. And as you begin to open that communication, as you breathe in, breathing in your divine source of life force energy into your root chakra. With every breath you breathe, imagine drawing from the above your crown, from Mother Earth below you, as above, so below, drawing in your life force energy to help balance, harmonize, and connect, and refresh and nourish the energy within your root chakra now. And noticing how you notice the temperature, the texture, the color, the size of your life force energy stored within your root chakra shift, change, balance, harmonize. As you focus on drawing in from above, from your cosmic inner and higher self, your universal connection, your life force energy in its purest vibration, frequency, in its highest frequency, vibration, and energy, all the way in. And through your exhale, all the way down into the heart and core of your root chakra. And notice how you notice this, the texture, the color, the temperature, the size. Reharmonize and balance. Shift and align. As you continue to expand and deepen that communication with your life force energy stored within your root chakra. And I'm going to go quiet now for a couple moments as you continue to breathe in your life force from your highest source. And exhale that source energy, that source life force energy that is solely yours and yours alone, all the way down into the center of your root chakra, replenishing, nourishing, harmonizing, balancing, and connecting and communicating with your life force energy that is stored within your root chakra. And notice how you notice this, how you sense this, how you perceive this, how you are beginning to communicate with the energy and life force energy of your root chakra and what it means to you to open, expand, clear, and connect with this area of your life force energy. And taking a moment now to notice how this connection has expanded, has cleared, and has opened, and how the communication with that flow of life force energy stored in your root chakra is now more open how you sense it, how you perceive it, how you understand it, how you hear it, how you communicate with it. And know that from this point forward, in this moment and beyond, that your connection through your life force energy that is stored within your root chakra will continue to open, expand, and stretch. And that communication with your life force energy within your root chakra will continue to become more clear as the days pass. And each and every time you tap into your root chakra and the life force energy stored within your root chakra, your ability to harmonize, balance, connect, and clear that energy and life force energy will become easier and easier. And your ability to heal through this energy will continue to expand and deepen. And that tangible component of how you perceive your life force energy in different areas of your chakras and your physical body, and the different layers of your being, physically, mentally, emotionally, and vibrationally, will continue to open as you continue to explore and expand this inner relationship once more. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. At 5, you'll be fully emerged, fully aware, fully alert, feeling wonderfully grounded and connected to the life force energy stored within your root chakra, and the clear communication that you are opening and creating with that area of your life force energy from this day forward and beyond. 1, feel the ease as you breathe, as the life force energy within your root chakra is balanced and harmonizing, is guiding and communicating with you more easily, more openly, more abundantly from this day forward and onward. 2, feel the bend in your legs and your arms. Notice a soft calmness flowing through every muscle, every nerve, every fiber, every part of you. And that will continue to flow throughout the rest of this day and beyond. And 3, feeling wonderfully centered and grounded, feeling more aligned and open to communicate with the life force energy flowing through your root chakra. And 4, your eyes are crystal clear, your mind is clear, your body and energy is clear, and you're more clearly connected in communication with the life force energy now flowing through your root chakra for self-growth, discovery, and self-transformation. Creating and connecting with the best version of yourself, unlocking your potential and brilliance with each and every breath you breathe. And 5, fully emerge, fully aware, fully alert. Go ahead when you're ready now, stretching, moving, taking a deep breath and coming all the way back into your physical body, all the way back into the present moment, feeling wonderfully refreshed, gently and softly calm as you open your eyes. And knowing that you'll be able to retain and recall the insight, the perceptions, the understanding of how you connect and communicate, and how your root chakra life force energy connects and communicates with you. And that will begin to expand and deepen as the days pass. And as you continue to do this practice of connecting into the life force energy that is stored within your root chakra. Does it have a color, a texture, a temperature? What size is it? Is it extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, extra large? Is there any images coming forward? And what does that mean to you? And what, in asking your, that life force energy, what it doesn't need to be balanced and aligned in its highest vibration and frequency and energy flow. And just allowing yourself to be the witness and the observer of this process. So, I actually was going to go through the rest of the chakras in today's meditation, but I think this is going to what we're going to do for the next couple of weeks is go through them one by one, with the idea that we're going to give each chakra, each source of life force connection, a little more time to communicate, a little more time to bond and expand your connection and build that relationship on a deeper level. So next week we will be working on the sacral chakra. And if you're looking for more meditations for your weekly meditations or your daily meditations, check out my playlist. Monday meditations, they're all there. And then the recorded ones are ones that I haven't done live, but I have pre-recorded. And though there will be more uploads coming to that playlist. So everyone, thank you who joined me tonight. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I super appreciate it. I hope that you have the most amazing day. And we will be, hang on. going to be live this week. Yes, I do have to check my phone every time because I'm like, oh, what do I have going? So we will be live Thursday morning for weekly insight rise and shine coffee date with me on Thursday morning at 7:30, because Friday it is the Easter long weekend and I will be away and I will not have self-service. So we will be live Thursday morning. And then the following week I will be announcing the shows for the following week. But yeah, so I will see you Thursday morning for coffee, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, which is 9:30 Central Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. I hope that you have such a wonderful day and a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. And I'll see you Thursday morning. And looking forward to expanding and connecting with these next couple meditation Mondays with connecting with your life force energy. It's going to be an interesting ride, and it'll be really cool if you feel like sharing what you've noticed, what you've received. You can always send me a direct message. If you have questions, send me a message and I will answer them as soon as I can. All right, guys. So have a happy Monday. Have a great week. I'll see you Thursday. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Cheers, guys.